Imagine an ideal world where all living creatures lived in absolute harmony and all human beings are each other's keepers. What a fantastic world it will be. Do all people naturally possess the potential and urge to be of help to others, or do we have to learn the act of showing kindness to others? The answer to this question should by no means be in the affirmative, given the fact that we live in a world driven by competition attitude backed by a mentality of the principle of survival of the fittest. In spite of the fact that we live in such a dog eat dog world, there are still some do gooders who go the extra mile in displaying the awesome trait of altruism. What motivates some people to have other people's interests at heart to the extent of lending a helping hand to a complete stranger without expecting any reward in return? This answers the conversation we had in our previous video about virtue. It's indeed a virtuous act to be devoted to helping others. Altruism is a divine benefit and a virtue that makes rendering acts of kindness to others come so easily to certain people, and usually the tendency stems from the pure joy of being helpful to others, and that is why some call altruism doing good for a living.
Welcome back to our Manuva channel, where we talk about making the most of divine benefits and learn lessons to educate and guide ourselves in this life's journey. We are so thankful to our viewers and subscribers. We appreciate your love and kindness. Please remember to keep a date with your channel every Friday to watch a new video about making the most of divine benefits. Remember to share the videos with your family, friends, and acquaintances to keep increasing the number of our viewers and subscribers to serve as a motivation for us to keep creating insightful videos for your viewing pleasure. If you are new to our Menueve channel, please watch our videos and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and God bless you as you do so.
What is the meaning of the word altruism? Altruism is a pro social behavior that involves engaging in acts of kindness or selfless acts for the pleasure of it. For example, feeding a hungry person by providing them some food. Altruism is a personal value that arises from genuine concern for other people's well being. It ranges from a small kind gesture like giving up your seat or holding the door for someone else to life changing acts of kindness like donating blood to an accident victim who is in a dire need of blood transfusion, or even donating a kidney, or anonymously donating money or gifts to those in need, or volunteering your time to the service of charitable organizations, etc.
Altruism is a selfless act of helping others without expecting anything in return. It is actually a typical definition of what it means to be human. And empathy seems to be the foundation of all altruistic behavior.
Four distinct kinds of altruism have been identified by experts. 1. Kin altruism, the unselfish support of family members and loved ones. 2. Reciprocal altruism, helping based on expectation to be helped in return one day. 3. Cultural group altruism, helping fellow group members, for example, social groups or ethnic groups. 4. Pure altruism, helping someone based on empathy without expecting any reward in return. Some people believe that pure altruism does not exist. Indeed, true stories abound not only of how unconcerned human beings could be about their fellow humans, but how extremely cold and selfish.
Imagine the true story of a medical doctor who crudely tried to sexually exploit a young, disadvantaged girl who was compelled by circumstances to seek shelter under his roof. That evening, when his wife told him about the girl's plight and why she'd come to lodge with them overnight, he told his wife, who was then pregnant, that the girl's problem was a small one that could be solved so easily. He immediately suspended what he was doing to supposedly attend to the girl's need, and under the guise of helping to solve the girl's problem, picked her in his car and drove out of the house. He drove the poor girl to a faraway outskirt of town and tried to rape her in the car. Thanks to a sudden and miraculous intervention that foiled his sinister plan. The worst part of it all was that He never made any attempt to help her later on, even after his dastardly act. To cut a long story short, the girl, who is now an adult, never got over the shock when she later realized that the man had no plan whatsoever to help her. His only plan that evening was to drive her away from the house in order to have access to her and take the opportunity to know her carnally. Where is the sense of altruism of this medical doctor? A professional who was supposed to have some milk of human kindness in him. Though the above story was the exact opposite of altruism, it serves a good purpose of exposing the reverse side of altruism that we all should eschew or stay away from. Learning from that story, we can say that it is truly cruel and inhuman for a human being not to have any form of altruism. Even if you'll not be touched by the plight of your fellow human, do you deem it fit to traumatize them and add to the agony? It is better for us to foster altruism than to choose to be aloof or remote from the everyday needs and concerns of humanity.
Ways of fostering altruism. 1. Practicing civic mindedness. Becoming self conscious about the needs of our environment. 2. Becoming empathetic. By connecting with people around you and getting aware of other people's problems. 3. Taking the bold step to incorporate altruism in everyday life by showing small acts of kindness on a daily basis if possible. 4. Consider joining groups that engage in altruistic acts. 5. Choose to help in connection with what you enjoy doing. For example, teaching young children for free or helping in taking care of a local community park if you love gardening. Apart from the fact that one act of altruism makes the world a better place, altruism is also beneficial to our physical and emotional well being as well. It associates with post traumatic growth in that it can speed up the healing process for those who have suffered from some kind of trauma. Altruism may be connected or may be associated with improving mental, emotional, and physical health and general well being. The following are the benefits of altruism, among others. 1. Altruism enhances social connection. 2. It increases our sense of community. 3. It improves our mood. 4. It protects against cognitive decline. 5. It provides a sense of purpose. 6. It reduces sense of loneliness. The sad truth about altruism is that there aren't enough altruists. There isn't enough altruism to go around. When all the good works are done by just a few people, it hurts the community. If you have never taken the opportunity to help a fellow human being, take the golden opportunity to lend a helping hand today. We all have an element of altruism in us. Join the few congenitally compassionate humans around. Consider the far reaching outcome of being blessed and leaving a legacy of blessing for our generations yet unborn. Become pathologically altruistic and you will never regret you did. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you in our next video.